Hi, I'm Dr. Rollan Roberts. I did an entrepreneur workshop this past weekend, and one of the attendees was a CEO that has a company over $50 million a year in revenue. And he has a CEO coach that he's been working with for the past 3 years, and they have a goal to, which they've declined in revenue every year, and they have a goal to double their revenue in the next 5 years. Well, I started reflecting on this and realized that not only would I be fired if I didn't do that for a company after 2 years, but someone else could do the exact same thing that I do, the exact same thing, the same tactics, do the same approach, the same levers, and get totally different results. And, you know, I've done a lot of videos on the it factor and people who have it versus those who don't do it. And I've talked about the process and the system. But you and I could both do the exact same process. We could both, if we were running for political office, we could both campaign the same way. We could say the same things, and it's going to get a totally different result based on how we say it, who we are, all kinds of other factors. The same thing happens in business. That's why you could do the same thing in one location or with one company or with one group, and it be an utter failure somewhere else because you don't understand the principles behind the success. What makes it work in this setting? And of course, I don't usually repeat tactics very often because tactics only are as good as the principle that supports them. And in every environment, your location changes, the geography changes, the culture changes, the stakeholders and constituents change, the landscape economically, culturally, environmentally, all of it changes, which means the approach, the tactic changes. And the only way to know which one is right is if you understand the underlying principle. Well, the underlying principle that so many people get wrong is that they glorify busyness. They glorify busyness. I have an entire speech around stopping the glorification of busy. Look, bottom line, everyone is busy. The person who makes minimum wage on an hourly paycheck is busy. The person sitting in front of a TV playing video games all day or a computer or a handheld device, they are busy to them. And everyone considers themselves, by and large, to be busy. So the goal, the answer, is not to be busy. The answer, the goal, is to be productive. It is to focus on accomplishment. Because if not, you and I both are going to travel the same 1,000 miles. We're both going to be busy. We're both going to go through the days. But here's what happens. Here's the difference. Here's why that CEO spent 3 years with a CEO coach and has to have a goal that should be done in 12 to 24 months for 5 more years from now. Here's why, okay? You say, well, it's a $50 million company. I don't care if it was a $500,000 company, a $50,000 company, or a $5 billion company. It shouldn't take 5 more years, okay? But here's the glorification of busy, how it looks, okay? This is the starting point here, and this is 1,000 miles, okay? What most people do is this is the starting point, and they're busy. They're busy. They're busy. They're busy. They're busy. They go to work. They are really tired. They come home. They watch TV because that's part of the schedule. That's why they're busy. It's part of the schedule. You can't go do this. You can't go do that. You can't work on your dream. You can't build your future because you're glorifying busy. You're busy. You need that rest in order to go to sleep, in order to wake up and go do it again. Drive to work. And so you do the same 1,000 miles, but you end up at the same starting point. You end up at the same point that you started at. Whereas, if this is the starting point and you're on your journey of 1,000 miles and you're not glorifying busy because the goal is on accomplishment. This is just, I'm being busy, so therefore, in my mind, I'm being productive. No, you aren't. But up here, because you're focused on accomplishment and you're focused on excellence and productivity, that's measurable. So each time you do that, you're one milestone down the road. You keep accomplishment, achievement, accomplishment. And you and I both walk the same 1,000 miles. and one ends up at the goal, the other one never even gets close to the goal. All right? The key to your success today, this week, to your business, to your life, to your quality of life, to your peace of mind, to your financial success, is to stop the glorification of busy.